much advice, TMA? Do you have a crush? Have questions about your better half's behavior? Maybe you feel a breakup coming. Anything and everything about love and relationships comes to you on TMA, Too Much Advice, every Friday. Here to help us is the very handsome and down-to-earth Professor Love, Eddy, in the studio. Hello.
Hello. Sorry. I'm very up today.
You're very happy today.
Yes, I think it's the clothes.
Maybe. You sound still sick, though.
No. No.
You do sound a little sick.
I think it's the dust outside, the fine dust.
No, my producer's just like, no, his voice sounds a little. Yeah, see, look at that cough. Yeah, see that? Look at that cough. I can't make that cough sound. So, one of our listeners sent in that if you're still sick by this week, that you have to do aegyo. So I have come to the conclusion you are still sick.
Guys, I am very old now.
Not compared to me.
I don't know these days. You sound very. I know like a long time ago.
It doesn't matter.
What?
Oh, that's not old. Oh,
It is not?
Yeah, it's not old.
Why?
Our producer disappeared all of a sudden.
So It's Friday.
Oh yeah, it is Friday. And we're matching today. How is it that we match? We're both wearing bomber jackets today.
I wanted to be more very springy. Or
spring-like.
Yes, because I feel like these days I've been wearing too much black.
Yeah.
And everyone's saying, you know, is that the same T-shirt you've been wearing for 3 days? I'm like, no, I have the same T-shirt. I have like 4 same T-shirts. Okay. Leave me alone. It's my wardrobe. But, yeah.
Okay. So you don't have. Okay. So yeah, Lisa even agreed with me. Yeah, he sounds a little sick today. So they agreed with that, and so that's why you had to do cuteness.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, sorry.
Enough. So Katie was the one that requested for you to do it. Now, how are you trying to still get better, though? Because I feel that even myself, in the weather as it changes, I do have really bad allergies. So I do try to, take extra precautions. I've got, throat sprays and stuff like that. So what do you kind of do to kind of stay on top of, trying to stay healthy?
Even these days, even though it got a little warmer, I still wore my long padding.
Okay, your jacket, your thick jacket.
Even though I sweat, I feel it's better to be warm than cold.
Okay, just in case.
Yeah, just in case.
Because if that cold comes in, then...
Yeah, it's like, boom. It's like,
it's over. Okay, so we're hopefully going to be giving all of our listeners a lot of energy today. And so what we're going to do is look at our topic. So, I'm going to let you lead. What are we going to be doing for today? Are we, doing a personality test first? Or, what are we doing?
Another psychological test.
Oh, another test.
Yes, another test. So this sort of brings out when you're in a love relationship. It's a test on what kind of type you are.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I fail these each and every week.
It just explains you more, I guess. I think it's sort of right though.
Not for me. Okay, well, let's go.
Okay, now in this situation, you're putting your clothes in order.
Okay.
And you find something, and it's something you used to wear a lot. But now, you're a little tired of it, and it's a little out of style.
Okay.
How are you going to handle the clothes?
Okay, so you're spring cleaning. You found some clothes that you don't wear anymore, and now we need to figure out what we're going to do it. Oh, okay. So what we're going to do with it? So we have. Please tell me we have choices.
Yes, you have 4 choices.
Ooh, okay.
A is it's sad and disappointing, but you throw it away.
Oh, okay. So you just throw it away.
B, you wear it until it rips or fades.
Okay.
C, even though you don't wear it, you keep it in your closet.
Okay.
And D, the final one is you give it away to others less fortunate, or you give it to someone you know. So you're giving it away. Yeah, this is really hard though.
Because it's always... It depends on, what kind of clothes is there. HT saying, oh no, another psychological test. I don't want to do it because I feel like I'm the only psycho here. No, HT, I'm with you.
Here.
Me?
Right here.
I'm with you. I'll do the same thing. Because, okay, so let's say since both you and I are wearing bomber jackets today, I know that we're not supposed to think too deeply of this, but like, okay, so this is a bomber jacket. Like, it's really rare to be able to wear a bomber jacket until it fades and tatters, if you know what I mean.
True.
Because, like, if it's a t-shirt or if it's, like, sweatpants, even if it was a shirt that I wore outside, like it was a daily look, I could always make that a PJ. You know what I mean? I can always just change it over to make it pajamas.
Yeah.
And for pajamas and stuff like that, honestly, there's this one pair of like long, baggy sweatpants. They have a few holes in them. I can't throw it away because they are the most comfortable pair of pants I have.
Those kinds of clothes, I understand.
So, like, this is why I'm torn. Because I tend to wear clothes until I start seeing tears and holes in them. But then again, like if it's a jacket or if it's something that's way too small that I'm never going to wear, then I'm going to do something different with it. So it's too hard to choose.
I think I changed over the year though.
Okay.
So before I used to just keep it in my closet until it's there. But recently I start throwing it out.
Yeah, me too. I've changed as I've gotten older too.
But there are some clothes that I can't throw away as well, like clothes with memories or expensive clothes. there are some clothes like I won't wear it, but it's too expensive to throw away or give to someone else. This is hard.
You know what? I'm gonna go with C. And the reason is because recently I did do some spring cleaning. And I got 5 big, huge bags of clothes out that I did give to charity. But I still have probably that much more in my closet still sitting there, even though I don't wear it every single day. So even though I don't wear the clothes every single day, I was just like, I think I can still wear this. And so they kind of went back into the closet. So they're still in my maybe pile. And if I look at just the ratio of the maybe pile with the pile that I currently wear, I think this is what I do. Even though I don't wear it, I just keep it in the closet. So what about you? For the most part, think of how you wore your clothes this morning. Out of the hangers that you have in there, honestly, how many of those clothes do you actually wear?
I think almost every 80%, 80%.
Okay. So what do you want to go with?
I'll go with A.
A.
Yes.
You're just going to get rid of it?
Yes, I'll just throw it away.
Okay. So what you need to do is, just for any of our listeners just dropping by, could you reread what we're doing today?
Yes, okay. So this is a psychology test for, of course, about love.
Okay.
Okay, the situation is you're putting clothes in order. It's something you used to wear a lot, but now you're a little tired and it's out of style. How are you going to handle the clothes?
Okay.
A, I'm afraid I'll just throw it away. B, wear it until it's torn. C, even if I don't wear it, I'll just put it in the closet. And D, donate overseas or give it to someone I know.
All right, so Cisco was saying, I think I'm more C. So Cisco and I are on the same page. I keep it because I'm sure I can wear it again later, or I can modify it and maybe make it a new clothes. But if I know that I won't be wearing it anymore, I'll probably donate it to the church. H2 is saying, I usually do C first, but when every other times, like I do other spring cleaning, I kind of see the clothes a lot. So I'll probably do D, which is giving back to community. So Cisco and HT, I'm the same way, but we have to choose. So I'm guessing that since we chose C first, C goes first.
I'm going to change to D.
No.
Yes.
You can't do that.
No, because I feel like recently I've been giving away a lot of my clothes to my friends.
Oh, to your friends?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So, like, or not really give, they would just come into my house like, hey, you know those friends? I've had a lot of those friends. I don't know why.
I wouldn't mind some of my friends coming over and taking stuff from my closet.
Yeah, so I think I am going to go with D because recently that's what's been going on, and of course I donated some clothes as well.
Okay. So D.
Yes, D.
Okay, so I'm going with C. You're going to go with D. So not A, but D.
Yes.
Okay, so you're going to get rid of them. So our listeners can share with us what you think these are. Noble's saying, if it's sentimental, I have it. Otherwise, it'll probably go to the Goodwill. And so I'm going to have to say D. So, oh, wow. A lot of our listeners are really amazing.
Yeah.
So this is what we do when it comes to spring cleaning and clothes that we are really attached to. It's a clothing outfit that we used to love. So tell us what you think you would do. Give us your feedback. We're going to be reading what the results are after this next song break. And then we're also going to be reading some of your stories as well. So stay tuned for that. In the meantime, though, we've got for you Hot Place singing TMI.
I'm in London. I'm in Australia.
Tokyo.
The Philippines. Finland. Indonesia.
New York.
Arirang Radio.
Now live in Seoul.
That was Hot Place's debut track, TMI. Eddie was having way too much fun in the studio with that song.
I like this song.
Him and his girl grips. Oh my goodness. Okay, so our listeners are already saying, "Ooh, Eddie's cheating."
What? Why?
Because you changed your answer.
No.
Sophia was saying, I think I'm going to go for C too. Normally for clothes that are usable, I still put them in my closet, just that I'll just won't end up wearing them, and then I'll just end up donating them. And then we've got KVID Dance Covers dropping by to say hello. And H2 is saying, Isak 언니, did we just have the same answer? Yes, we do. Praying we're not the psychos today. Well, we're just going to have to wait and see. Okay. So honestly, C was the most common answer at the moment. Okay, so still though, there was other answers. So could you please give us the situation first and then jump into the answers?
Yes, the situation was you're putting your clothes in order and it's something you used to wear a lot. But now you're a little tired and out of style. How are you going to handle the clothes?
Okay.
If you picked A, it's sad and disappointing, but you throw it away. It's sad to say, like when you're in a love relationship, like when you're just going out.
This was about love, huh?
Yes.
Oh, no.
When you're going out, you're very nice and very emotional to your significant other. You're very good to them. But if you get married, it's very easy for you to be more just regular and very cold.
Oh, so you change after you get settled down.
Yes.
Oh.
Woo.
Eddie changed his answer.
Woo. But yeah, I felt like I was a more deep person. Okay. Also, B, you wear it until it fades out or it gets ripped. While you're going out, of course, if you feel like the love is becoming a little less, you tend to take care of your significant other more.
Oh.
So you're very you show more love to the other person.
Okay, so you're kind of like a mom or like a more protective type of giving significant other. Okay, she was like, oh no, it's about love. We're all dropping by to say hello too.
Guys, this is too much advice about love. Everything is about love. You have to remember that. Okay,
so C, the most popular one for today. Everybody, this is me and you.
Even though you don't wear it, you keep it in your closet. So when you're going out, even though it becomes less fun or you feel like the love is getting smaller, you really don't care about it that much.
Okay.
So you're always gonna be like, hey, life is gonna be fun and it's gonna get better. So you're always
optimistic.
Yes.
Oh.
Not bad.
Oh, that's not bad. Hey, guys, high five. It's not bad. It's not bad. Okay, D.
Yes, you give to, you donate to overseas or, give to someone you know. You always tell the truth and you always plan a very fun date. But because of this, you might force these kind of stuff on your significant other and that person might be a little tired.
Okay, no, hold on. This doesn't make sense. Okay.
Why?
So, Eddie. So this says that you always think ahead and you always have fun and make fun dates, right?
Yes.
Your ideal first date with a girl. Go.
Movie. Why?
That is the worst date place to go.
Why?
Never take a girl on a movie date as the first date.
Why?
Oh my goodness.
Why?
Well, this could just be me. I mean, okay, Eddie, think about it. you and I just started dating. We don't know that much about each other.
Yes.
We just been texting. It's a blind date, whatever. Or we have mutual friends and we go to a movie. For 2+ hours, you're going to be sitting there.
Yes.
Not talking to them at all. Awkward.
Why?
Because it's awkward to hold their hand because you're not dating yet.
No, it's...
It's
Why is it awkward?
It's awkward. And then afterwards, you're going to go probably to dinner.
Yes.
Let's say the girl hates the movie you watched, but you really wanted to go see the movie. So let's say you're a Marvel fan, and you went to go see Iron Man. She hates action movies, so she sat there for 2+ hours.
No.
And then you guys go to dinner, and then she has nothing to talk about.
You do not, on your first date, you do not watch action movies. You do not watch horror movies. You watch romantic comedy. Love comedy, because not a lot of people, they don't hate those kind of genres.
Oh, I hate them.
You're weird.
I know I am.
But most girls, they sort of like those kind of movies as well. So you watch the movie, and after you go for a coffee date and you talk about the movie, because of course when you first meet them, it's gonna be very awkward at first, of course, and you have nothing to talk about. So the movie is the theme to talk about and get close, and then you go to dinner, and then you get some drinks, and that's when you start talking more. And boom.
HT saying, Isak, it's okay. He's just very simple. Siska saying, movie date is such a high school style of getting a girl to go on a date. Rolf saying, go to the park. See, there we go. That's a good date. Go to the park.
And do what?
Talk. Walk around. Okay, we need to stop. We need to save this for another day. Noble sent in a message last week, and we need to get into this. So, Eddie, read the message.
Yes, Noble from the USA. I live in Arizona, and I've been considering going to college in Hawaii.
Ooh.
Wow, that's nice. But would it be foolish to try and date someone while we'll inevitably have to break up because we're going to different schools and have to switch life tracks to stay together? Should I wait until I'm settled when I'm in college?
What is your intake on long-distance relationships?
Oh. I am not a big fan of that.
Okay, not a big fan. So, what do you think could go wrong with a long-distance relationship? What do you feel is like the no-no of long-distance relationships?
No, I think because, like they say, if you're far apart physically, you get far apart emotionally.
Well, there's a Korean saying that.
Yes.
Yeah, there's a Korean saying that if you're physically far apart, then you're emotionally going to be far apart too.
Yes, and you're going to be more jealous. You're going to think more because because you're not there. You're not there to see that. So, I think it's unhealthy.
Okay.
Like, of course, if you're very, you're like a millionaire and you can go back and forth whenever you want, that's a very different thing. But, for, us, it's very hard.
Okay.
And you'll probably be back to, Arizona maybe like once a year. And I feel like you should wait until you go to Hawaii for your college.
Okay. Raul was saying, ooh, long distance relationships, so difficult.
Yes.
I personally feel that long distance relationships, yes, what Eddie was saying, there is a certain point behind that, but I also feel that it's different depending on the relationships, because I have seen some very successful long distance relationships happen. But the key word for me here is that you haven't settled into college yet. So you just graduated, I'm guessing, and now you're going to college. And so it's not so much about the long distance relationship that's the problem. I think it's your age.
Yeah.
Because college is a time to experiment.
Yes, have fun.
Have fun.
And study.
Of course, and study. Of course, and study.
And study.
But it's also a time to, have your first frat party. Go to your first seniority party. Go to your first, because in the States, you have to be 21 to drink. So you're not supposed to be drinking your freshman year in college anyways. So you're supposed to... Because you're supposed to have just a lot of fun experience. Yeah. If I think back at when I went to college age, which is when I was promoting, if I was settled down in a really serious relationship, I think I would have had a lot less fun.
Yeah. I think at this age it's time to have. It's a time for fun.
Yeah.
To go around, meet new people, have new experiences, do things you wouldn't have done. Ish.
Okay. So Raul was saying and study.
And study, yes, and study.
H2 said, how can you have fun and still study at the same time? I know, right?
No, it is possible, guys.
I don't know about that. Cisco is saying long distance relationships are not a problem at this particular moment, but when I was younger, it was really hard. No internet, posting a letter, and you needed a long time for it to come, and so it ended a lot of relationships.
Even though when I was in Korea, like I had a girlfriend in the army. I would wait so much for the letters.
For the letters.
Oh wow, that was so hard. That's we're in the same, you know. But wow.
It is.
Hawaii and Arizona. That's far.
It is. Being in a different state does take a toll on things, and so I feel that it's going to be a little bit more difficult for Noble to do anything. So I say that, high school relationships, even if you wanted to continue on in college, I have a feeling that in your first year, there's going to be a lot of fighting because of what Eddie was talking about earlier.
Yes.
You're out, you're studying, but they think that you are partying or vice versa, then you're probably going to have finals, and then there's just going to be
too much stress.
Yeah, too much stress. You're going to be putting too much strain on each other in the end. And we do have a few more messages that we're going to be looking at, so continue to send those in. If you have any more feedback for us or any help for Noble, please send those in as well. In the meantime, though, we're going to embarrass Eddie as much as possible. So what we're going to do is continue on with our TMA today with JJCC singing 오늘 한번 today.
오늘 한 번만.
With that, we are back. We've got Eddie in the studio today. As we continue on with our TMA, we've got some more messages to read. So could you please read our next message, please?
Yes, it's from Anya from Czech Republic. Hi, Isak. Hi, Dr. Eddie. Love Dr. Eddie. Okay, I have a question. There's one thing. I'm afraid to fall in love. My best friend, male, turning into a stalker and emotionally blackmailing me.
Whoa, what?
Oh, wow.
Wow.
That went from 0 to 100 real quick.
Yeah, really quick.
I just don't trust men at all. Whenever someone approaches me, I start to build a wall to protect myself from being harmed again. My family keeps saying, you are 25 and you still haven't introduced any boyfriend to us. It's your turn now. But I don't really feel like dating after what happened. Please help me. Well, that's rough.
Yeah, because I went from 0 to 100 like that.
Wow, that's... Oof.
So, Eddie, you've probably had your heart broken.
Oh, yes.
I'm sorry for rubbing salt in a wound. So, like, after such a big, like, traumatic relationship, like, what do you kind of felt helped you dive back into, like, just even trusting, like, your heart again? So I feel it's like you have to trust yourself first before making that first big move.
Yes. I think for me is, was it
Anya?
Yes, like Anya. I've had that wall too.
Okay.
I think it was for almost over a year.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and then this one person, this one girl, she kept on approaching me, and she kept on saying, "It's okay, you don't have to trust me now. Just take your time, take your time." Like, I think she needs someone to like keep on reassuring her for a while. It does take time, I feel.
Okay. Raul was giving us a little bit more advice for Noble. No relationships in college, just party, have fun, and study. Remember, guys, study.
Study.
Remember, study. Remember, study. Okay, guys, could you help us with something? Since a lot of our listeners are listening to us at the moment, there is a Spanish word that's on social media constantly at the moment. So pretty please with sugar on top. Could you please tell us what this is? It's just everywhere. I've been seeing it all day today.
Yes, I know.
I've been seeing it all day.
Like randomly since yesterday, people have been DMing me. Like I read my DMs on my SNS account. My fans know, but they keep on saying the same word. I'm like, what is this?
Yeah, and I saw this on a lot of other accounts too. So please tell us what it is. Anya's dropping by here just in time. Hello, just in time.
Hello.
So I think we need some tips. Maybe it could be like a rundown of what we're doing today. Some other stuff. Is there anything else that you can help our listeners with today?
Oh, well, I do have another
segment for us.
Yes.
What is it?
Today I've prepared how to make someone's heart race while replying to their text. Top 3.
Okay, so I think this is going to be perfect for our listener, for Anya. You're just tuning in on time because we're reading your message. So how you can get the fluttering feelings, trust people, and get those love feels again. So let's do it.
Okay, first I'm going to give you the situation.
Oh, there's a situation.
Yes, it's been almost a full day with no contact. And you send your significant other, I'm so sorry, today was too hectic. You waited for my contact a lot, right? Mm-hmm. And, you know, for the heart racing reply, in Korea it's called 심쿵.
Okay.
Oh, I was worried that you might be sick, so I couldn't do anything all day. Yes. Yes, even though you know it's a lie, but you still feel happy and better that, you know, you've got this very cringy text. No? No?
Okay, Eddie, if you and I were dating, and then I was like, oh, I'm so sorry I didn't get a chance to text you today. I was really busy. And you're just like, oh, I was really worried you were sick.
You know,
that's why I kept calling you.
Yeah.
I'd be like, no. This is like, what are you talking about? Okay, so next one.
It gets better. It gets better. Second, a message before you go to sleep. Your significant other says, I miss you.
Okay.
And the reply is, I'm on my way.
No, these are scary. What are you talking about?
Well, why is it scary?
Think about it. You're about to go to bed. You have no makeup on. You're in your PJs. And I'm like, oh, I miss you. And then your significant other says, I'm on my way. That's no. That is a horror story. Because that means I have to get up, change, put makeup on. If I have bangs, I have to wash my bangs and then make it look like I'm fresh and new.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, but
we have to put blemish cream on and all that.
Wait, but you know, actions make the heart race more than words.
No.
No?
No. See, HT agrees with me. I'm on my way is scary.
Oh.
Okay, next one. The next one.
Okay. Third, when your significant other ate too much and is regretting it.
Okay.
What should I do? I ate chicken again. I'm getting fat.
Okay, this is a very Korean thing.
Yes, and the reply was, no, eat more. You have to eat more. For you to get fat, you're way too skinny.
Ah. I think that's okay.
It's very, out of these 3, yeah, I think. But wow, the second one, it does sound scary now that I've heard your perspective. That is scary. Guys, don't do that.
So Raul was saying, LOL, just do it quickly, Isak, get ready. But no, I mean, think about it. It's just, I mean, you're just started dating your guy, and this is like, oh, I miss you. It's like, I'm on my way. It's just like, no, don't come. Now, this would be romantic if I was like, let's say, drinking with friends. Mm-hmm. I was having a few drinks with friends, or I was having dinner, and then I'm just like, oh, I miss you. And then it's like, oh, let me go pick you up.
Yeah,
That's romantic.
Okay.
I'm already dressed. I have my makeup on. I have my hair looking good. And then I can show you off to my girlfriends. Mm-hmm. Like, hey, my boy picks me up and then he drops me off at home. Yeah, so that kind of stuff is romantic. But I'm about to go to sleep and then you're like, I'm on my way. Be like, oh, no, please don't come. Please.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna mix that up. Number 2, scratch it out.
Scratch that out.
If you're going to sleep and she says, oh, your significant other says, I miss you, don't go.
Okay, don't go.
Don't go.
Cisco thinks that, yep, it's a horror story. We're all saying, oh yeah, the eating thing is really Korean. Yeah, it is. HT, the I'm on my way one is the worst if you live with your family. Oh yeah.
Wow, yeah.
Yeah, it is. If you live with your family, it's like, on my way. Well, yeah, my grandma's going to be downstairs. So's my mom and my dad and my Uncle Joe. So, yeah, number 2, I think, is like, I'll go pick you up if you're, like, with friends.
Yeah, eating or outside. Yeah, you know what? Yeah. But I think it might be, like, you know, good for the guy if a girl said that.
Okay. Noble gave us an answer. I'm a
Yes.
junior. I'm not currently in a relationship. I don't plan on continuing a long distance relationship. So I'm just wondering if it's a waste of time to start one within the next year.
I don't think it's a waste of time. Like I said, at your age right now, it's a time to have fun, experience, and
She's a junior.
Go
Go for it.
yeah. Why not?
I mean, it's not okay. I don't want to say this in a bad way because I don't want to say like, oh, he's gonna dump you because you might dump them.
Whoa.
It's not gonna last longer than a year, anyways. So, Noble, if you have somebody that you have a crush on, and or maybe you see something going on that maybe you actually might get a chance to start dating this person, don't stop yourself from having that experience just because you're leaving for college. I'd rather you have the experience, date them, experience the breakup, and then find another love interest once you get to college, instead of constantly thinking, oh man, I should have gone for it. I should have dated that person.
Yeah.
So I think that
No regrets. Have no regrets.
yeah, don't have any regrets with that. So go for that. We'll keep saying number two's wrong. Katie from Korea sent in a message, and I think we're going to try to get into this a little bit more next week. Katie's saying, even though I'm 22, I've never had a boyfriend before. What should I do? So Eddie, this is your homework.
Yeah.
We're gonna try to get some stuff ready for Katie for next week so that we can try and give Katie some advice. And so for our K-Poppin listeners, you have some homework too. So Katie, our Korean listener, is 22, never had a boyfriend. We need to figure out some tips at how to get Katie a boyfriend before the year is over.
And also on my SNS DM, if you guys could please kindly explain what that word is.
Oh yeah. Let's post it online just in case.
Yes.
Yeah, let's post it and then we'll have you guys answer for us.
Yes.
But it's already time for our love Dr. Eddy to leave the studio.
No, I want to stay.
Well, then you can help me stay and do the show. Just
No,
kidding.
I have to go. I forgot I had work.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is send him out of the studio with the track by Classic Choir, which is 그녀는 위대해. She is great, and we'll see you next week.
Next week.
Bye.
Slams.